Would you please stand for the pledge?
Okay.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We didn't have to take your hats off for the pledge. No. Okay.
Hey, welcome everybody. Alright, let's see, we're gonna open up the public hearing to, for the proposed preliminary budget for 2025. We're gonna open up the floor for any comments.
Now we wait.
While we wait. I wanna have my cookie maybe. I'll wait. So I enjoy these cookies that are at the Dollar General, which is kind of like a generic brand of like these cookies. I bring them home and I try to give some to my daughter and her friends, and they're like making fun of it. They get in front of me, I'm like, I don't know. So come to find out, there's some of their other friends must buy these cookies and they make fun of their friends with it. But I made Val go the other night, because she was gonna go to the Dollar General. I made her buy a couple of these cookies. I don't want to, Dad. It's like, just can't afford it.
I buy the sandwich cookies, I won't buy Oreos.
Yeah, yeah. Sometimes the generics are way better, I think.
All cookies are good.
Yeah.
Aldi has really, really good cookies.
How did
They have an oatmeal cranberry that's amazing. I served them at a graduation party, people were asking me for the recipe.
Really?
Yeah. Aldi, they have, in their bake shop, and they have an everything but the kitchen sink cookie, it's amazing, they're big. They're really, really good.
Aldi's has a good cheesecake platter of the different ones, you know. That's always fun to get, you know. Chrissy seems to like that on her birthday, so I don't have to.
Wait for her, Dollar
Cakes.
General.
I just get that. Yeah.
They're hooking up the gas at Dollar General
Are they?
Thursday, the gas, the electric.
Still not the
The
electric.
electric still maybe December.
I would figure they would have somebody, you know, put their thumb on somebody from National Grid, you know, from Dollar General.
My son got a call from them today for an interview in Bridgewater for this one here.
okay.
Oh, nice.
Interviews?
Yeah, so tomorrow he's going for an interview.
Bridgewater Walmart?
Oh, the Dollar General, I was
Dollar
thinking you meant
General.
National Grid.
Oh, no,
Well, the
no,
Dollar
no,
General.
Dollar General. No, it's my, yeah, my special, oh, are we recorded? Are we,
Yeah, we're.
Yeah.
oh, okay. It's
That'd
my
be-
middle son.
Yeah, nice. Well, good luck on that too. That'd be a nice local one there, nice local job.
Is it just a regular DG or a DG market?
This was DG Market.
Yeah.
It's, look, it's the biggest one they've ever built so far.
It's
And it
the
looks
DG market
nice.
in Glenville,
Yeah, it
it's
is.
nice.
Yeah.
They got the preferential.
That's what this thing would have.
Oh,
And it's 2,000 square feet bigger than normal. Look, they're just waiting for National Grid.
I wish it was a Trader Joe's.
I know, wouldn't that be nice? Or an Aldi's.
Wow, yeah.
well, maybe we could get some more retail counters.
Now that it started, maybe find some more land and put some more.
You know where I live? Sell my house.
Oh, and yeah.
In the corner there, right?
Yeah.
What did they paving, but did they just do like Oneida Street? Is that what they had at Main Street? Did they do Main Street?
No,
I don't think
just
so.
Lake Street and Foundry.
Did they actually end up doing Foundry? I thought they weren't gonna.
No, they are, they're digging it up already.
Oh.
Because we're doing our end, and so,
No,
they had
they
Lake-
said they weren't gonna do our end because they weren't gonna do it.
no, they are.
What?
They had on the list Main Street, Lake Street, and Foundry, but they took Main Street out, cause next year, I think, HMI said they'll help with Main Street.
Really?
So Main Street's off, they didn't wanna spend all their CHIPS money this year, so they're just doing Lake Street and Foundry.
Yeah, but they don't use their chips money, then they're.
Well, that one can roll over,
I
they,
know, it's
yeah,
just, I don't know.
And
It's kinda
then-
scary, it might not be there.
Right.
That's all.
yeah, so next year, I think HMI said they'll help them with the
Wow.
part in front of them,
No doubt. Yeah.
I don't know how
tractor
much
trailers
of it,
right
but-
there, yeah.
so it's Lake Street and Foundry this year.
I thought they weren't doing Foundry though.
Yeah, they dug it up, it's all dug down now.
Yeah, but you know, they referenced Terry Dote at one point, remember that a little bit, like, they're
Well,
gonna.
because we
they were-
signed on, we were gonna do ours part of it,
Mhm.
and then I heard that we weren't gonna do ours because they weren't gonna do it, or maybe, I don't know.
Well, they bid out all three, so then they had to do it over, and then the guy said he would do it for the same price, just doing the two.
Gotcha.
So it tied it up like a month.
Oh,
But they have that dip there, we get out on it now, that's dug down and.
Yeah.
huh, that's good. At least they're getting some work done in there, you know, in the village. You know, like I said, Main Street really needs it.
HMI's looking for a building, I wish we had a building for it. They're looking for a warehouse. They looked at the ice cream factory, but they said it was in too bad of shape that they would have to tear it right down and start fresh.
It's too bad it isn't, it's too bad it wasn't like wetlands behind them, you know? And they'd be able to just keep expanding.
So they're looking, I think, in Utica now, there's nothing around.
Orchard Hall.
I
They
don't know.
need-
They probably have to
there.
tear, cause they
Oh,
have,
that's historical.
they have, no, it's not in the
Oh,
historic,
it's not?
no.
No.
But they need, certain specs for their warehouse, the floor has to be certain, and that's why the ice cream factory didn't even work.
Yeah.
So,
Because it probably have to be load rated.
yeah, and everything else, so they said they would have to tear it down and start, so they're looking, that would be nice to keep something around like
Yeah,
that.
definitely would, I hate to,
Maybe to see,
hate to know that they're looking, you know? It's good that they're growing, it's just hate to know that they're looking.
yeah.
Yeah, they're not looking to move out. are they?
No, they just need a warehouse, they need a warehouse for their stuff.
Well, they moved their machine shop out, right?
No, I thought it was just for warehousing.
Like storage.
I thought they were moving their machine shop down in Utica, so they use that extra space.
Oh, maybe they're
more
gonna do
stuff.
that way now, maybe
But
they.
I heard that like a month or so ago, so I don't know.
Yeah, hard to say, that's what they told them, the warehouse, but it could be the machine shop.
Maybe it was easier to find an old machine shop that was closing in Utica than
And then to
Yeah.
find a
a
warehouse.
warehouse, yeah.
There's enough of them down here.
Yeah.
Broad Street.
Yeah, Broad Street, sorry, Broad Street.
Yeah, Lincoln Ave there.
Mhm.
Yeah, cause even Pepsi moved out of that area, you know, and
Now they wanna make all these fancy, stupid, townhouse things, apartments. They think they're gonna get all this money out of these apartments. I wouldn't live down there,
I know, are they all gonna get rented?
you pay them. I don't know.
They're thinking with the chip, be there, that they'll be renting those apartments, so.
Maybe.
I tell you, if I had a nice fancy house to sell, I'd sell it now.
Where would you go?
South. Out of this stupid weather.
Where?
Anywhere warm.
Not Florida.
Warm and underwater?
Virginia or somewhere
Like-
like not quite in the hurricane. so
You're gonna live on a yacht?
Michael?
We can move
Like
it around.
Saturday?
Lieutenant Dan guy.
Saturday and Sunday. Just cold and miserable.
yeah, there was a couple Sundays ago where I didn't even open up the blinds. It just got literally shut down, it was dark.
Yeah,
It was
and then
dark.
yesterday I opened the door and the windows and let the sun in, so one day.
This was a big one. Chrissy went to, Val went to Salem, Massachusetts for the.
Well, there's a big fire out there right now.
beaches thing, so.
Was the fire going on when she was there? Or is it now? There's 130 acres burning in
Oh,
Salem
really?
right now.
No, they didn't, they didn't,
Yeah,
didn't mention any of that, I was home all day, I just was like.
so it might have, I just saw it on the news the other night. Hmm. We gotta go there. Yeah. No, we're up to Boston. Doing the next trip.
So I think the Yanks are gonna lose it all tonight?
Ooh.
Tonight, the last game, if they lose tonight, they're done,
I
right?
hope
Yeah.
so.
Cause what is it,
Is the World
3?
Series on?
Yeah.
Is it just like-
I don't know if cable either, I would know.
It's the best out of 7, right? So if Dodgers
Yes.
win, they got 4
Yeah,
wins.
they had the 4 wins.
Who's
Are they in New York again?
Dodgers and
Yeah.
Yankees.
Oh. Huh.
Yep.
Leanne
But
went
we're
down.
down, by, Yanks are, we're big down, it's really good down, so.
Might as well just do it. Care if they
I would think so, but that's not the way sports
I mean, they
runs,
had to be
you know,
good to
it's
get there.
a little fixed, you know, we're all,
You gotta have the commercial money.
yeah, right.
But I mean, the Yankees had to be doing pretty good to get to the,
Oh, that's fine. Just
right? But they just,
Pitching's
Their
just not
bats
there.
are
Oh.
very
Yeah.
hot.
Yeah, Judge isn't playing well in this series.
You saved it. Or something, they distracted him.
Might be. Are the seniors doing their Thanksgiving? Did they say anything about that?
They didn't say anything, but I'm guessing, they probably will, they usually do.
Maybe their bake sale, they'll do an
You
election
know,
day,
well,
right?
I'm sure,
Bake
I'm sure
sale, 8 to
Marge will
4.
talk to me.
Yeah, just, yeah.
Usually she has that list though to go
Yeah.
around by now to know who's bringing what.
She'll probably put it out on.
Oh, does he need bakers on it, huh?
That's where the election day dates in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
but,
I need to-
yeah, you're right, they usually do have the list going, but
Yeah, who
don't know.
knows? Yeah, 'cause last election they ran out of baked goods by what, noon?
Yeah, yeah.
They were done.
hope they don't make too many baked goods this time, seems like a lot of people have already voted. It's the trickle down effect.
Well, vote as many times as you want.
Yep.
Yeah, you see that on a lot of those commercials where they're like telling people like you can't do that, you'll be deported and all that stuff. I saw a couple of commercials on that.
They're all registered,
It's,
because they are when they get their licenses. They get their licenses.
Well, where was it, Virginia? They put on it, they were a citizen, got their license, and they wanted to take them off, not voting, and then the federal government
It's
made them put
suing
them
them.
back on, yeah.
They're suing
And
them
said
for
they-
taking illegal voters off
Ah.
the voting rolls.
Right, in Virginia, and now the federal stepping in to try to determine, and said they had to put them back on.
All the more reason why you should have to have an ID. And then you should probably have to renew it.
But still, if they got
More frequently
licenses,
than you
they're
currently do.
illegal, but they got licenses, so if you got
need
that
an
ID.
ID to do
New Hartford
everything
never
else.
checked for ID.
No, you
Nothing.
can't.
No.
You just sign your little tablet.
oh, so you didn't have to show ID when you went, Dean?
No,
No.
no ID.
No ID.
You probably just say your name and address, right?
That's all.
Not voting, where to vote, how to
okay.
do it.
And I did not know one person behind the table.
No.
I don't even get anything more than mine, but all of a sudden, I was getting them both now, all of a sudden, the last week, they've been sending me out yours. Maybe. Maybe they signed yours.
But the thing is there's so many people on the voter rolls that have passed, and they aren't checking ID, anybody can go in, say those names,
Yeah,
and vote,
sure.
and they do.
Let me look and see what it's under.
All the more reason to get rid of absentee ballots as well.
It's the mail-in ballots, the absentee ballots have been around for a long time, but you need to order that yourself, and you
Yeah.
need an excuse, like, either you're gonna be in the hospital for surgery,
Well, I mean,
or in the service.
Your relative that's been dead for however many
Yeah.
years, they're still sick, you know?
Yeah, they're still,
Yeah, they get them and then
Yeah.
they mail them in for them.
Yeah.
yeah.
And then you don't have to worry about them getting burned up in the drop
Like
boxes.
what was it, President
Oh,
Carter?
Yeah, how
Did you see
crazy
that
is
too?
that?
I know,
Yeah.
setting them on
And you know
fire.
what's a coincidence is that it was in a Republican stronghold in that county.
I don't think it matters where it is, really. People are just gonna be,
Which
and the
is
person that did
It was
it probably
three
didn't have any
different
chips in the
places.
game anyway.
What was it, Washington? There was 3 different places, Washington
I believe that.
and
Yeah,
some
there's a lot,
and
yeah.
they burned them. So they're trying to find who voted, because that ballot got
Oh, but
People
they
are
also made a
stealing
rule
signs
that
at
they,
Highway.
that you are not allowed to put cameras
And what's it in the
Right now, I'm like, are we that?
by the
far?
drop
Yeah.
boxes.
That's illegal.
Because remember that movie that D'Souza did, the 3,000, I don't know how many thousand mules it was, I don't know what the number was, but they did it all with cameras, and so they don't want that again.
Oh, okay.
So
All right.
now you can't have, they did a documentary about, you know,
Okay.
middle of the night, people dropping things off, picking things up.
Mm.
All for entertainment purposes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they just like to watch us scurry.
Yeah.
Let's get them all twisted up. By 15.
It was okay. All
I'm gonna close out the public hearing, I'm proposing the preliminary budget for 2025. And I'm gonna open up the special board meeting right now at 5:15 PM. Okay, so, let's see, so resolution, I'm gonna do a resolution accept proposed, preliminary budget for the 2025 as the official budget for 2025. Can I get a motion on that? Can I get a
I'll
second?
second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Thank you. Motion to close up the meeting.
I'll make that motion.
Second? Alright, all in favor?
Aye.
Alright. Anybody opposed to that? Nope. Alright, thank you, everybody. Have a good evening.